Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver, and welcome to Your Boy Has No Sense of Time. I'm coming at you live as the sun is rising. I don't even need to have a freaking light on in my room to be able to see. Because, like, I do not understand the simple concept of time. It's something that eludes me to this day. So, we're gonna do... I said we were gonna do it yesterday. We didn't do it yesterday. What we're gonna do today is a grow teeth run. How that's gonna work out, I have no idea. But basically what we want to do is we want to start as Kyrie and Athielizeth and reroll until we get grow teeth. That's what we want to do. But yeah, no, it's just after the live stream, you know, I went to go grab like some food and a drink, and I just kind of sat down and I'm just kind of vibing. I started watching this new channel. Well, it's not a new channel. They've been on for a while, but it's basically like this interrogation psychology channel. And I was watching their, like, guilty until proven innocent and all that stuff. And the, it was this one guy, I don't even want to remember his name, because he's, like, a monster. But, this one dude, he, like, it's really gross. He, like, murdered he murdered his family. Like, I'm laughing about it because it's so insanely ridiculous. He killed his family, and then he went on the news to cry about them going missing. Like, what a scumbag, dude. But, you know, I've been watching that a lot, and it's just so fascinating. And I'm on this one video that's an hour long, and I really want to finish it. And I've been watching it like, after the stream, I just was watching it, and it's so fascinating. It's this woman who's, like, a pathological liar, and it's like, she's trying to get the cops are trying to help her find her kid, right? And I don't know how it ends yet, because I haven't finished the video. I don't know if she did it or not, if she's the criminal. But she, like, the cops are asking her, like, your kid's been missing for 31 days. Where's the last time you saw your kid? And she is a pathological liar. Like, she constructs this entire thing that's just fake. She's like, oh, you know, my friend Jeff at Universal Studios, he introduced me to this Zadina lady who has been my babysitter for like a year and a half, and I would drive my car up to Jeff's like nice apartment house that's very spacious and good for the kids, and while Jeff and I would go work at Universal, you know, our kids would play at his apartment, and then Zadina would take care of them. And then it just, like, the video cuts to Jeff testifying, and he's like, I haven't worked at Universal in 4 years. I don't know who Zadina is, and I don't have a son named Zach. It's crazy, dude. Like, I'm just so hooked on it. Like, I've been watching it. Like, I was watching these videos. They rot your brain. Because you see these these absolute... Do we have to really get Multiply Wound and Ithutu Flame? Like, I don't think we got both of them, like, twice in a row, but we've gotten them, like... We've gotten both of them in like, the last 2 resets. But it's, like, like, it's so crazy, because you get to see, like... She's just this pathological liar who she just, like, comes up with all these crazy stories that don't make any sense, and she's like... Yeah, I worked as an event planner at Universal for like a year, and so the detectives are like, I don't even know what it was, but the detectives wanted to go, like, she gave the detectives a bunch of addresses, and they asked if she could take them there, and so she takes them to Universal, and she works at like the Incredible Hulk like roller coaster kiosk. And so she takes them into this, like, back room. And nobody stops them, because it's like cops are investigating, like, a crime. you know, you're some random Universal employee. I highly doubt you're gonna stop them. You're gonna be like, all right, go right ahead. And so this woman's just leading him down, like, random hallways and into random parts of the building. And then they get to a dead end, and they can't go any further. And she just walks behind them, throws her hands up into the air, and then she just says, I don't work here. You can't, like, it's so crazy. Like, you think I'm making it up, but I'm not. Like, it's so absurd. And I think she did it. Like, the video was kind of like, I'm kind of an idiot. And the video was saying, with the hindsight that we know, that this seems almost comical. It's like, I don't have any hindsight. I'd never heard of it until this point, but apparently, like, it was, like, a really famous case or whatever. And I just, you know, I live under a rock. I don't know these things. And so, you know, I'm just watching this, and she's just, like, coming up with all these stories, and then she just, like, admits to the detectives are entertaining it. And then she's just like, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I don't know anything. And she's just, like, laughing and, like, making jokes, and the detectives are looking at her like, your kid's missing, right? It's so crazy. And, like, I'm gonna, like, even though the sun is rising right now, and I should probably go to bed, like, the moment I'm done recording this, like, while this video is rendering, can we get Grow Teeth, by the way? Like, I really appreciate it. I would hate to have to, like, cut the video.
Oh, sorry. Suddenly, somewhere, Emmerdale seems to have disappeared. We'll go back to it as soon as we can, once we've found it.
Da-da-da-da-da-da! It was maybe, like, a minute after I cut for the Emmerdale. But yeah, no, like, I'm gonna alt-tab for the channel real quick. JCS Criminal Psychology. Like, the videos get like 14 million views, so you've probably seen it before. But for me, you know, I live under a rock. I've never seen that before. It's very fascinating to me. Because it's just so weird how you can have somebody who just, like, blatantly... Like, just blatantly, like, lies about it. And it's also, like... Interrogations are stressful, man. Like, somebody left it as a comment, but it's like, I don't know how these people do it or what they're thinking when they go into these interrogations. Because they go into these things, and, like, the polygraph person or the detective, they just break them down. Like, they keep you in that tiny-ass room for, like, 3 hours, like, psychologically manipulating you. And it's like, in hindsight, yeah, we know the people are, like, guilty, but it's just so stressful to watch. It's like, somebody in the comments put it really well. Like, I would just freaking throw up. Like, I would probably just throw up. Like, it's gross, man. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grow teeth first, because we can heal here. And it should work. Right, like, this should theoretically... make it to where we can use Grow Teeth. Because it's like, it's the same thing with the wine bottle, right? Like, the wine bottle, if you use it in the apartment, the hangover will carry on until you beat a mystery. And so I think Grow Teeth should probably be the same thing. So with that being said, we got... I mean, obviously we start with Hell, right? Yeah, we'll start with Hell. I accidentally clicked out of the game. Could have been a jump scare there, but there wasn't. So that's nice. What's the most, like, rip and tear, like, Kyrie outfit? What do you think? Like, I mean, ghosts don't eat people, they haunt people. You know, they phase through walls. You know, maybe a little ectoplasm. Ghosts, Kyrie's not a zombie. You know, she doesn't, like, like, Sheet Ghost is not a good, like, rip and tear outfit. Kyrie is kinda like she just doesn't care. Transfer Girl is probably some, like, weird Tokyo Ghoul-esque anime thing. Casual Shirt is probably just, like, I mean, it would be hard to, like, take that shirt to the laundry after you're done ripping and tearing. 6OS, the ugly sweater that actually looks pretty dope, that's probably what we'll go with. Or maybe, no, the jacket? Because it's like you get the blood on the jacket, and then you just take the jacket off. No. We'll go with 6 OS. That's probably fine. We already saw Moriko, right? Yeah, we already did Moriko. I'm like 99% sure, but let me just do it again. Just in case. Just a little viewing is a treat. Now, the thing about Grow Teeth, and the reason we don't use it very often, is because, Grow Teeth is not affected by Fujiko, which is kind of a bummer. Like, if we get Fujiko and Far Out Fable of a Fear Festival, that doesn't benefit us in any way. Which is, and I quote, a bummer, dude. Now, we do have a knowledge check, which is kind of a bummer, but what is good is that we don't need a weapon, because, you know, theoretically we're going to be biting. And we don't need a flash, so we don't need to buy the heavy-duty flashlight, and so that means that this cursed mental right here isn't exactly gonna hurt us that badly. Now this is fine. And so we really only need to buy a compass. Now, we will search the body, 7 dexterity, like we had a reasonable chance of getting it done. We have cauterize, so I'm not really worried about our stamina. I'm worried about our stamina. So we got second enemy, charisma, knowledge, strength, and then second mystery. Or, second enemy, charisma, knowledge, second mystery, strength. So, I mean, you know, we're not in a particularly bad spot. We haven't fought anything yet. So we don't really know if my theory on Grow Teeth proccing. By the way, doomed area, by the way. So that's why we have 22% doom. Wonderful. Incorporeal enemy can't be hurt by the teeth. So we can do 6 damage a turn. She's dead in 4 turns. The problem is that we don't have 4 turns, so we're gonna do what's called a pro gamer move and run away from the Rumu ghost. So whoever's next, that's who we gotta deal with. Search the room, another empty bottle. I'll take it. We got school scissors, might get a bottle of sludge. Karakosa mask is interesting. We probably could have gotten 4 severs off in that situation. But anyways, we don't have a light source of any kind, so just get me out of here. So whoever's next, oh my god. All right, we have to go to Fear Festival. I think that's a fair assessment. So we go to Fear Festival. And then Spine-Chilling Story of School Scissors. That sounds about right. So the annoying thing is that we have to cast, you know, Grow Teeth again. So we're gonna need to onsen a couple of times to make up for the fact that we kinda are in a worse spot. No, I'm not gonna take a dog for 4% doom. Like, I'm sorry, but what we're looking for is we're looking for a Kyoko. You know, we're not looking for a Ryoko because that's weapon damage. Because the bite doesn't work with weapon damage, and it doesn't work with kick damage either. So we're just looking for a Kyoko. I'm not going to take an Asato either. I think we'll go ahead and get some generalist healing. Go to the forest one more time. I mean, it is what it is. Even if we got Outdoorsman there, it wouldn't update, so I like Second Sight. I think Second Sight is pretty appealing here. But we could knock out of the park Charisma immediately. Get Charisma up to 8, not have to deal with it anymore. But I think that bonus damage is going to be more useful than it would otherwise be. Although, do we have a lot of, like, Eldritch enemies? I'm not entirely sure. Nah. We should take Leadership and Charisma here. Now, again, if we could get, like, a Kyoko or... I mean, I would say Attack Dog, but, like, Attack Dog doesn't work, so... What do you really want me to say? Like, out of damage-boosting allies, Kyoko is pretty much the only one that works, right? Because it's, out of the damage boosting allies, it's Fujiko, Ryoko, which is the park ranger, Kyoko, which is the forest girl who gives plus 5% doom for plus 1 damage, and Attack Dog. And Attack Dog, and only Kyoko and Attack Dog would work, but Attack Dog isn't functional. Okay, so Dream Eater it is. So Dream Eater is the second enemy, and Fear Festival is the second mystery. So we can do pretty reliably 9 damage. Like, that's not bad. You know, it's not horrible. I don't think it's good, but it's not terrible. So you wanna do this twice, take 2 damage, and then kill next turn? That's probably okay. Because then we can do 3 90%. We didn't miss there. We're happy with that. We're getting the... Yo, you love to see that. We're getting... and look at the difference that the compass makes, right? Like, we leveled up on... I mean, technically Fear Festival, but we only fought one thing and we ran, so... Compass is pulling in a lot of work. We're gonna get the, and I'm gonna get it, because I would rather, like, take 6% or 8% Doom and then get the hoodie than I would rather get, whatchamacallit, 5% Doom and nothing. Oh, we can attack, that's right! You can bite the Nameless Horror. Okay, so we gotta take, it's a standard affair. We brace for impact. So we take 6% Doom, and that's the trade-off. That's perfectly fine by me. Because this is 12, and we need to do 20, so we'll just do the remaining 8 here. Perfectly fine by me. Fetid Fumes is a bummer for sure. Let's go ahead and get this in our life. Apparently, and I mean, I trust this completely, because the person who told me is very knowledgeable about World of Horror, probably more so than me, as it's sort of, as they're one of the wiki contributors. And actually, I'm pretty sure they're a pretty major wiki contributor as well. And the World of Horror wiki has no red links, to my knowledge. I believe they were celebrating that, like what was it, like a week ago? On the Discord server. So, I mean, they're very knowledgeable about the game, and they told me that in the Illegal Den, there is something that you can click on as sort of like a point-and-click adventure sort of thing. We're gonna have to try that out at another day, though, because the Illegal Den does not fit into this run. So here's the thing. I kind of hate, like, 6-8, but because it's cauterized... Oh, but we gotta grow the teeth, though, dude! I kind of hate 6-8, but I think it's... I think we'll do it. You wanna know why? Because we have 3 things that we can throw, and we're gonna level up soon-ish. And actually, we have 4 things that we can throw, now that I think about it. We're not gonna use the Spiral Hood yet, because I'd like to level up a little bit more, or a little bit faster, I should say. Because I think the compass, because it's like we go up to 7, 9, we're not guaranteed to get a strength or dex check, and one of the most important ones at the school that I can think about is something that you want to fail anyways, right? So, you know, we're gonna do a little growing teeth, and we're gonna do a little cauterization here. And we're gonna write down bow and bow, because that's what we gotta do. And then we'll just throw this away, because we don't need it. And I mean, we'll keep it on us? Nah, I don't know if we need to keep it on us. I think it's fine. The teeth doesn't scale to any action, to my knowledge. I mean, we should check the next fight we're in for sure. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that would have been important. That's actually a luck check, though. I'm pretty sure. You can rewind the footage and find out. Please, give me a fight. Thank God. Thank God you gave me a fight. Okay, so Desperation. This is a 6. So we can do 12. Okay, so we just throw the wooden bat and we're good. So that's good. The bite is... The bite scales correctly. Is this the bite of 87? It was like an upside down triangle, I'm pretty sure. But no, it's not the orientation, it's the lines that matter the most, I'm pretty sure. So that would be correct. It doesn't matter, though. It should be correct now, Kyrie says. My reason and my speed run. But, nah. We're almost there. We're so close. We're so close. Oh, no. Oh, no. So, I think we might be able to kill in one turn. Actually, no, we can't. No, there's no way. Because we can't, we can only attack twice. We can't attack 3 times. Oh, boy. Okay, so here's what we're gonna have to do. This is pretty sketchy. Wait, can we forget Grow Teeth? So, we regain 1 stamina. We brace for impact, and then we bite. This is incredibly cursed. She goes down to 17, possibly 18 if she decides to heal. Darn you, vampire. So we take her down to 16, 14. That's not good enough. Are we just... No, we can throw the Kurikosa mask, actually. Okay, so Desperation. And then she's gone. We did it. We did it, gamers. We got the Occult Diary, which there's literally no reason to keep that. Just use it immediately. And now we pray, because we have contaminated water. So things can go really badly, really quickly. Yeah, sure. So we know the first 2 are correct, obviously. So we just need to, That's bad. That's bad. That's real bad. Can we live? You decide. Technically, yes. We can indeed live. It's sketchy, but yes. Now, is this a good life that Kyrie has? No. No, it's not. 1-1. We're on the edge. And I regret to inform you, but we cannot grow additional teeth. You need to construct additional teeth. Listen, she's not an orc, okay? She cannot grow teeth, and she cannot use teeth as currency. This is not... She is not British. She is not made by game... She is not... The World of Horror intellectual property is not owned by Games Workshop, so that's not how it works, okay? That's not how it works. Aye, GITZ. Oh my. In case you didn't know, your boy has a small orc army, like probably around like 1250 points of like actually usable orcs. Like I have other orc models that I haven't built yet. Like I haven't built my well, I'm gonna build it into like a Burna. Like what is it, a Burna bomber? I need to. I've been getting into the Warhammer thing again. You know, the insidious thing about GW and like 40k is the fact that, wait, what is this? What is this website? I typed Warhammer 40k and I went to warhammer40k.com. What? Give me the Games Workshop. What the heck's wrong with you? Get out of here, freaking secure thing. I don't care. You know, I've been looking at the Games Workshop stuff again. And so what am I gonna build it into? The Burna bomber? It's a fast attack, right? Yeah, the Burna bomber. I'm gonna build it into that, because I think the missiles look dope. But the Daka jet is also... Like, originally, I think Daka jets were, like, the best thing to build. But I was like, yo, doing, like, a strafing bombing run with a Burna bomber sounds dope as hell. And apparently the Burna bomber's meta. Like, I remember reading a lot, like, several months ago, like 9 months ago, that the Burna bomber was actually pretty good. In the current edition of the game, but, like... Oh yeah, they came out with the... Oh, that's why the kit's more expensive, because they came out with, like, the Wazbomb Blastogen. It's all the same thing now, right? Or no, sorry, I was gonna make it into the Blitza Bomber, because this one has the bigger missiles. Yeah, because the Burna Bomber has all these small missiles. I wanted the big missiles. But, like, you know, I have a small orc army. And the insidious thing about Warhammer is it's always there sitting on your shelf. And so you walk past it and you're like, not today. And then you look at your Death Dread and you're like, oh, that was fun to paint. Oh, maybe. And not today, I got something to do. And then it's like, you're thinking about it, you're looking at some of your unbuilt models, you're looking at your pile of shame, and you're like, hey, maybe today. Nah, not today. Because, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I want to get back to... Because, like, I used to play Tyranids and Orcs. And then for this edition, I'm playing Necrons and, Chaos, Space Marines, Mono, Slanesh. Because gotta go fast. And, dubstep and all that jazz. Literal killing your enemies with jazz. But, nice. Tabbing back into the game, by the way. Jump scare in 3, 2, 1. Am I good or am I good? Anyways, I had to extend the lifespan of the video so I don't have to do another run. You can't tell, but I just dabbed. I hate both of these things. I think that Curious Case of Coma is longer, and so if we're going to try to go for Tireless, we should do the shorter mystery. But the thing is, we're not going to go for Tireless. We need to rest, and we need to get money. We need to recover. So this is going to be a hard floor. Like this is gonna suck. Our Doom's gonna shoot up probably by like 20 or 30%, right? Like that's just how it be, okay? So we're gonna go with whatever we get first, because I don't want to re-roll. And we're gonna rest. Like I know, fetid fumes. I know, it's fetid fumes. What do you? I'm sorry, it's fetid fumes. And then with this, it's like, what do you want to do? Nail one more doll down? Like, this is the thing. Like, I haven't been talking about it a lot because it's kind of obvious. Like, Grow Teeth is a fun run, right? Like, it's not something that you would do for like a like if you want to win, you're not gonna be using Grow Teeth. You know what I mean? Like the obvious problems is that it has no scaling, it doesn't do that much damage. 55 speed's good though. It should scale with something. Like if it's scaled with like, what if it's scaled with charisma? Like you like lured people in close because they don't know you've got like a jaw that could tear their like spinal cord in half. Like you're a Mortal Kombat character, and so you lure them in close. What if that's scaled with charisma? That'd be cool, dude. Speaking of things that scale with charisma. But nah, I wanna, oh no. Oh man, and then this happens, right? Like, you get Fujiko, and now it was pointless to grow teeth. Because they're now functionally identical. In fact, if we somehow got another Fujiko, kicking would be better. You know what? I'll take any advantage I got in this freaking game. I will take any advantage that I got in this game. Alright, if you want to win with Grow Teeth on Harbinger of Doom, you come across a doll nurse, you come across a burning man, you gotta do what you gotta do, alright? But we will get like a full inventory of items to throw. Don't you worry about that. Enemy doesn't do anything this turn. It's because she's helping you clean up the hospital. You know, people haven't been treating this institution with the respect that it deserves. And she's here doing a thankless, tireless job. And she sees you hanging out and she's like, hey, you punk. Don't litter your Kurakosa mask in the hallway, and you're like, I'm sorry. I didn't see a trash can. And she's like, I'll show you where the trash can is. And then while you're walking down the hallway, you see all these... How do they get branches in a freaking hospital, dude? And then you see that there's like broken alcohol bottles everywhere, and you're like, how do people get this stuff in here? What is happening with my game, though? Why do we have 5 items? This happened the other night as well. You know, this is something that we are gonna switch to the, whatchamacallit? The spiral hoodie of, the cult. Because I would like to not fail stat checks in the future, please. Alright. And now we're gonna top 10 anime betrayals. Pain. So we'll throw that in there, grab the spiral hood. It literally is just called the spiral hood. And then we'll probably sell the compass, because I don't want to, get a jar of blood or a jar of reason. I'd probably prefer not to lose either of those things. A jar of my fondest memories. A bottle of my finest memories, please. Okay, this is a very obvious thing that we're gonna do here, is throw. So we can't desperation, so the most we can do is 9. Is this gonna do 3? Is this gonna get us there? Let's go! Now, of course, we have to make the 3 90% chances, but, like, what's the worst that could happen, right? We just die, and then the run is over, and then I get to render the video. But no. I will make an excuse. We have done enough community service for one day. I don't care about the dust of seeing at all. It doesn't matter to me. Skin removal is interesting. Do we have Arcane Glow? Yeah, we do. See, you can see the Aurora Borealis right there, localized entirely above your lighthouse. May I see it? Yes, it's right there, on your screen. But, yeah, we just got it, too. So, skin removal, get out of here. For reason is too high a price to pay. Although we are on Ath-Yelazats, but doesn't it scale up the Doom? I think it does. Anyways, this is a pretty short mystery. And so what we need to figure out is, like, do we want to go for Tireless or not? And the answer is probably no. Because we know our second enemy, we know our second mystery, we're making the charisma check, we're making the non-existent dexterity check, so we're just taking -6 stamina, by the way. Yikes. So what we want to do is we want to get strength, which is a little bit, share your experience, sell the spiral hood, buy a pain medication. No, absolutely not. But what we want to do is we want to get a point of strength, and, yeah, sure, what's the worst that could happen? No. Is we want to level up, get a point of strength, and then listen to the man so that you understand, and we're going to rest twice. I don't want to make that clear, we're going to rest twice. Now, do we want knowledge or do we want stamina? We want stamina, I think. I mean, we're going to take Second Sight, because we're not going to level up again. So we're going to take Stamina and Second Sight. And you think I'm crazy, right? And I mean, yeah, it's pretty crazy. But we'll just sit at this. And, I mean, honestly, let's just hope we don't run into a combat, like, ever again. It's a short mystery. Like, I'll just give it to you straight. It's a short mystery. I don't want to fight anything. It's a short mystery. I don't want to fight anything. Two more. Okay, so we're not getting Tireless. So this is bad. We die. We currently die here. So rest. And then, actually I should have rested. Yeah, this should be fine, because I should be able to rest twice. Oh, thank God. Take a ride, for sure. That's huge. Okay, so we're good. We won the game. Okay, we definitely won the game now. Cauterize coming in absolute clutch. So this is super awkward. We're taking -3, we're taking -6 stamina. That's something that doesn't happen very often, but I mean, it's fine. But we're perfectly good. So second enemy, Dream Eater. Second mystery, Fear Festival. Charisma, knowledge, strength. You want it, I have it, my friend. We are not going to meme. Hello, dog. Very activated right now. So Dream Eater. We're not gonna meme the thing, by the way. I don't want to die. I don't wanna meme grow teeth. I mean, we could freaking die instantly, but you know, why would we do that? Do you just want to watch the world burn? Anyways, we did it. The grow teeth run. Kyrie has ripped and teared everything that we've seen. It's a weird run for sure. I mean, it works. Like, I mean, you can get through the game with a steak knife, and this is technically faster than a steak knife. It's just the only reason why I don't really do it very often, and I kind of explained it a little bit, is that it's like, I mean, one, it's a fun run. But two, it's also like, it doesn't scale with anything. So it's like, yeah, you know, it's 55 speed, which is great, but you could be doing better. And so you could be doing more damage at, I mean, you know, 9, it's not bad, right? Like, I want to say this, it's not bad, and the barrier to entry isn't that bad either, unless you get something like holes, in which case, yeah, 4 stamina at the end of it, for every mystery, yeah, that's pretty rough. But it's like, it's not, it's a good, like, it's not like a terrible spell, and you can win the game with it, as we obviously just did. Even messing up the lighthouse a little bit, it still works for sure. I guess the problem that I just have with it is that pretty much it just doesn't scale. So you never, like, your combat never gets better. And we were really lucky. We didn't encounter Hole-Ridden Thing or... And I mean, like, we got lucky with Dahlners. You know, it was a fun run. You know, yeah, that's pretty much all I'm gonna say. It was a fun run. And it works. It does work. It's not unwinnable. It's not a hunting rifle. It's not a bone saw. It's usable. You only need 3 damage to win the game. But the fact that it's so hard to get it to, like, scale with damage, because it's either Kyoko, which is an ally that we never seem to see ever for some reason, or Attack Dog, who doesn't work. Those are the only 2 allies that can buff the damage. And unless you have, like, unless you're playing, like, Haru or something, right, and you get core strength, or you're playing all perks and you get core strength, or, you know, something. Like, you need some sort of, like, good perk in order to, like, really make it work, and just from a specific, like, allies perspective, it doesn't really scale very well, because Ryoko doesn't do anything, because it's +1 weapon damage, and Fujiko should do something, but she doesn't. So it's like, you know, 2 Fujikos makes kicking better than biting. Having a steak knife and then having a Ryoko makes the steak knife better than biting. You know what I mean? And the steak knife has the benefit of scaling, so you're constantly feeling like you're getting stronger when you're leveling up, like Dex, or like the small candle or something like that, you know, the monkey wrench for strength. Or the carpenter hammer. I believe in the carpenter hammer. I actually believe in the carpenter hammer and the monkey wrench a lot more than I probably should. I think they're fun weapons to use. And so yeah, anyways, like, thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna go boot up freaking Vegas 14 because Adobe's being stupid. And I will see you all on tomorrow's episode, which hopefully I will record earlier in the day instead. Okay, listen, I need to rephrase that because I am literally recording this early in the morning. Alright, the sun is out. I no longer need a light on in my room. I didn't need a light on in my room earlier. But you know what I mean. Hopefully, like, I can record this, like, tomorrow's episode in, like, the afternoon or the evening or the night or something. That's what I mean by earlier, which is actually technically later, but, you know. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Webweaver. I will see you all on the next episode of World of Horror. We had a fantastic Dandara streaming weekend. It was a lot of fun. Triple bone wheel incident still haunts me to this day. Stay safe out there. Have a good one.